Hi everyone, welcome to Indivar, the Blue Lotus Tarot. My name is Aneri, and today my topic is what is January 2026 is bringing for you. What is happening in January 2026 for you? I have two piles over here. The first one is pyrite, and the second one is carnelian. The pirate just wants to run away. Okay. Close your eyes. Think about both the crystals and see which one attracts you. I usually go by the first crystal that comes to my mind, and I don't think about it later. Lot of things are 50-50 right now. Like, you are also living the past life in probably in 2025. Of course, like, we are still settling into 2026, so that is quite obvious. But I feel like this 2026 new journey is starting for everybody. And I shuffled them like half upright and half of them weren't upright. I feel like there is still hesitation, lack of confidence, but like within your center of your soul knows what's coming, what it is, and what you are inputting. You're very conscious about that, just because you know that whatever you are going to input is gonna be the outcome. Okay, pile 1, pyrite. What is January 2026 bringing for you? Very there is also some sort of hesitation in speaking about something, and you have this urge of speaking something very direct to somebody, but you are refraining yourself to do so. Pile 1. Earlier you also had very sleepless nights, but now you're sleeping well, especially in January, like since January started for you guys. Three of Swords. I feel like this heartbreak, I do not feel this is just romantically, but it could be. This heartbreak has brought about some sort of fire in you. You see how this, I feel like these are flames, that something has fired up in you, ignited in you after this heartbreak, whatever the situation has been. It has been very confusing, very heavy. Could be related to family. The circle or the cycle has been on and on. Queen of Wands. Fire. Queen of Fire. Wands is fire energy. 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. And the Empress right after. Queen of Swords after. Wow. all victory cards. What I feel is like this heartbreak has brought about a lot of changes in you, and this is the speaking about that you're refraining right now is about these changes, and you're afraid how everybody is going to take it. So that's why you're taking a little bit slow. You're gauging the waters and then dipping your feet into it. And you're also being conscious about the input that we were talking about, because you know that what you think, what you act, what you perceive is going to happen in future. Say for example, a lot of us are do not have a healthy mindset. First of all, if we rest, we feel guilty. But rather than resting is productivity. It's you're producing healthy environment for yourself. You are making sure that your productivity is quality, not just quantity. So such mindset, such self-sabotaging mindset has been very challenging for you, which you are now trying to change. You're trying to rewire your entire brain. I feel like you think that you don't feel as intuitive as before. And if you are a healer, if you're a reader like me, or you do spiritual work, you feel like your universe doesn't talk to you anymore. But when you sit with yourself, like I did today, right now, you still feel the low vibrations, but you know, and you start getting those downloads. And once you get those downloads, when you say it out loud, people are going to believe you. That is the result. Earlier you might have had to fight for what you say. People might not believe you, people might not listen to you. But now, even your slightest action has a repercussion. And you are going to celebrate what actually others are going to validate for you. Since very long, you might not have even needed validation, or nor did you get any kind of validation from anywhere. But now the universe is going to give you validation for each and everything you do, just so that you get encouraged by this universe, by what you do, and so that people can learn. You can create a community. They can learn from it. They can learn from you. That's what's happening for you in January. Also, a lot of love is coming that you were resisting. Sorry. If you were feeling resistant about love entering in your life, you're going to leave that defense. Came in reverse. I usually don't take reverse. Even if it was upright, it would have been the same meaning. But it came in reverse as a confirmation that yes, you are leaving that defense, that resistance of falling in love. Red also signifies with fire a lot of love. You're actually going to experience a lot of amalgamation of colors, representing amalgamation of energies. When you love somebody, when you get involved with somebody, whether it's a friend, boyfriend, husband, anybody, your partner, your sister, anybody. When two people share energy, and this could even happen telepathically, does not have to be a physical union, you experience combination of colors. Say for example, your aura. Every aura has a color. Say for your aura is red, and your opposite person has a green aura. You will feel the mixing of two colors, the mixing of two energies, that's making things beautiful for you, making the experience more beautiful for you. And you'll realize now that union of two energies. I don't see more than two. I see two. Also, you're cutting off a lot of bad vibes, also bad vibes people, and whomever you cut, they're watching you, they're following you, they're keeping an eye on you, they like you, love you, but now it's your choice. This pillar of trust, this pillar of ignition, this pillar of fire that you ignited. You see, you are standing with a wand. It's a magic wand that you've lit up, not just your own fire, but I feel like lot other people are inspired of your fire. They envy it. So many of them envy it because they cannot reach to that level. Today also you are very calm in this stormy environment. Not even stormy, but like, when things are leaving, there's a lot of grief. And I feel like that grief is just, like at the very back end of your priority. It's not that you're not dealing with that grief, but grief has a tendency of coming back again and again, because we all are raised in victim mentality. So if somebody proves you wrong, you'll prove them wrong saying, oh, but this happened to me, where were you? Oh, but that happened to me, then where were you? So rather than taking that responsibility of your actions, you counteract with victimization of your own experiences. That is leaving. So now you don't have time to go over that kind of grief, because you know you've dealt with it, you know you've done that, been there, all of that. Now you're looking forward rather than looking back. We always tend to go in our past and think about things that could have happened if we hadn't chosen this but had chosen something else. And I feel like that defense is also going away, which is why love is entering in your life. This heartbreak is no more the highlight of your life, especially for 2026 and moving forward. I don't see you getting upset about something very easily, which you used to be because you are an emotional person and your emotions haven't been validated since a very long time. So now, even you didn't need any kind of validation, but every person needs themselves to validate that, and now you are understanding that. You're like, if people can't do stuff for me, I'm gonna do stuff for myself, because doing stuff for people hasn't worked out, because people have become selfish for you. They only know how to take, and that's why you're like, I'll give to a person who matches my energy, who amalgamates with my energy, who appreciates my energy and wants to be with that energy. Not me, but my energy. Only then this energy is worth it. Only then my time and energy to somebody is worth it. Otherwise, no. You'd rather be by yourself, which you know that it's not going to be for a long time. Universe, what's the guidance for pile 1? Very beautiful energy, very beautiful journey. 9 of Wands, reverse. Ooh. Five of Swords. One more card. The High Priestess. And the Magician. Creation. Earlier, you used to take ideas, maybe online, everywhere, and try to amalgamate that. But now you are creating your own identity. You're not stealing. It's not stealing if you borrow somebody's ideas, the same thing. But that's not you. That's what you realize. That's not you. Say, for example, somebody sang a song. Calm down. And you're trying to be like, oh, I can sing that better. And you go ahead, do it. But that's not you. What if your genre is like some Adele song, or maybe Bruno Mars? So it depends on what your taste is. It depends on who you are, what belongs to you, what do you do the best, and what are your talents. You're going to dive in deeper. Actually, I feel like you already have, and you're already like trying to create something. So this is the confirmation. Also, leave all past baggages related to your creation. If somebody did not appreciate it before, does not mean they're not going to appreciate it now. You keep doing your work. You keep doing whatever you are doing, whatever you're good at, whatever you love doing. And that ting was just a confirmation. And I feel like it is going to carve out a beautiful journey for you, where you're going to find what you are the best, and people then are going to go crazy of what you do or what you can do. Okay, that's what I have. Your creation power lies in your own mentality. Think it as nobody else can do this. And it could be anything. One thing, lot of people can do it 10 other ways, but their way is what is going to give that energy more than 100%, because that's original, that's you. But when you try to copy somebody, or when you try to borrow somebody's idea, which is not bad at all, but it's not going to be more than 100%, because it's not you. I hope that it makes sense, and I hope that I tried, but if I hope it made sense. That's all I have for pile 1. Thank you for watching. If you need to book in your readings, everything is given in description below. All right, my pile number 2, Carnelian. Well, things are foggy for you, is what I feel. I also feel that you guys are working on your root chakra, your base chakra, which is also red in color. What this January is bringing for you, what is happening in January for pile 2. Alright, if you started compartmentalizing your feelings, 2255 on my clock right now, if you've started compartmentalizing your feelings and everything, please don't. You are one soul. Compartmentalizing is good, but for you, spiritually, if you see, you are one soul. So stop compartmentalizing stuff, especially your emotions. 8 of Wands. Sun at the bottom of the deck. Somebody's going to call you. Like, you know who that person is. Somebody's going to call you. And you're waiting for that call. So probably this communication is about somebody calling you. Let's see who's that. Ooh, King of Pentacles. The Temperance. What's happening? 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay. You are in a very transformative journey. Okay. And whomever you are waiting for also knows this. Probably in 6 months, I feel like this is a twin flame or a soulmate pile. And I feel like this is the person that you are, like a partner that you're looking forward to looking forward for contact, from them. And I don't know, I feel like this part, the second pile is going to be a very short reading, but let's see. You love wearing like beads, necklaces. This person loves this part of you. I feel like this person loves your neck, or how and however you say things. He feels that you're very balanced. I don't know if you're looking for a reading of how they feel for you, but I feel like this is that. That's why I am saying. I also feel like you explain things a lot. That's why this person likes how you explain things. This person is in disguise in front of you. You know, like, we always get attracted to the potential of a person, but you know this person is hiding behind some sort of shitty facade, and you know this person is like King of Pentacles, very stable, very like-minded, very mature, and has a very authoritative way of conveying things, which you feel very triggering. But this person is a soulmate of you. I have a Six of Cups card for you over here. There are a lot of hidden feelings from both of you, and I feel like from you more than this person. You feel like this person should understand what you are feeling and everything. You know, this is like the chasing game that we do in this world, or this time when, you know, when you first start dating. You should skip that. This is not a conventional date. This is not a conventional relationship. This is something much more spiritual. And when you know this person is going to contact you, and when I said that somebody is going to call you, I actually got a call from somebody. So I feel like you're going to get this communication very soon. Now, I feel like don't wait for this communication, okay? This communication is coming, but you are not supposed to wait. Why? Is because when you're waiting for somebody, you're desperate. You're desperate of giving that energy rather than taking that energy from somebody. When you're desperate of, you know, that chasing back and forth, that chasing is a sign of you wanting somebody or wanting something, and but at the same time you want to give rather than receive. When you remove this facade, you'll realize that there should be equal give and take, equal understanding, equal love, equal healthiness, equal communication, rather than this conventional dating facade that people do nowadays. Because there has to be a balance. There has to be a balance. There cannot be more passion. There cannot be more fluidity. There cannot be more restrictions. It has to be natural. And until the past 6 months that you guys were in contact, I feel like for a short amount of time you guys are not in contact. But I think that the past 6 months that you guys were in contact, it was natural. There was no name for this relationship, and still doesn't need there isn't any need of a name for this relationship. Let's see, why do we want to name it? You want somebody to like get on their knees and propose you. So as I was saying that you're thinking of this person to come and kneel down and propose to you, to offer you something very huge. You are under wrong expectations, and that is only going to hurt you. There will be a lot of disturbance. There will be a phase where there will be a lot of disturbances, but when there will be a complete silence after that, you will realize the real voice, the real face, the real aura of this person, which you already have an idea about. You're just wanting things very fast. You're just wanting things to just happen. Probably a lot of things did not go your way that they were supposed to go in the past. Probably your relationships did not work in the past, and that's why, because you recognize this person, because you guys are soulmates, you recognize this person through your soul. You're getting telepathic downloads, you are feeling a lot of things, lot of attraction, lot of passion towards this person's soul. And whatever isn't fixable, or whatever this person is on their spiritual journey, you want to go ahead and fix it. That's the desperation. That's the desperation I'm talking about. It's not about anything else. It's about you getting settled, you know, just making it. But fast forwarding things is also going to forward the beautiful moments that you're probably going to spend with this person. So rather than attaching yourself with the result of what is happening and what's going to happen, I know you're manifesting it a lot. You're manifesting it a lot. Like you are day, night, every second of your life, you are just thinking about this. You are tensed about this. You're like, when this conclusion is going to come, when this person is going to choose me. But for you to realize is that you need to choose yourself first. You need to take this first step for yourself, and then this person also has to choose himself before choosing you, before offering you something. You know, this person is mature, wealthy, healthy, has amazing mentality, stable, everything. But this person also needs to choose himself first. He also has a spiritual journey, like everybody, like you, like me, like everybody has a spiritual journey, has a journey where he could meet himself, where he could recognize himself, where he can first offer this cup of love, respect, whatever you expect from that person, to himself, for for him to come and bring this balance and this beautiful love story come true in both of your lives. Well, lot of questions. Okay. I don't know. Probably you're trying to make this person look at the bright side. The bright side. The cups that are standing rather than the ones that are fallen. But he cannot until, again, he chooses himself. Why are you looking for a I understand why you're looking for a communication. Okay, let's see if what's going to happen. There is a beautiful journey in the horizon, but it can only come through once you discard this energy. Say, for example, you keep thinking about, oh, I hope this doesn't happen. I hope he doesn't go away. Doesn't, not, and negation. Universe does not understand that. If you are trying to manifest this person, you need to think the positives. Also, need a reality check. Need to think with reality check, with being grounded, with being in present, because you are here as a human to experience humanity, human relations, emotions, everything. Although you are a soul, although we have a knowing that we are souls, just here for their journeys, but just here for their journeys. Each and every word signifies that we are here for a journey. That's our truth. So you need to understand that. You might be feeling a lot of drained and as if some sort of deception is happening behind the scenes. Like, you're afraid that the other shoe will drop somehow, somewhere. And I get that. But internally, if you look within, I don't see that anxiety. I don't feel that anxiety. I don't feel that heaviness. This is all superficial that you have created, which you need to overcome. Okay. One last card for your guidance. What you are supposed to do, universe. The Tower moment. Rest other. Ooh, the Tower moment. Everything is going to fall apart. Now, you are not supposed, this is not something that you are supposed to be scared of. This is something very spiritual that you both are going to initiate with this communication. And there is a setting up of a whole new mentality. Universe is not telling me whether this is going to be it with this person, but universe is trying to tell you that this is something very spiritual and you need to take it in that way. People will come and go. Who stays is yours. And you need to provide this energy to yourself. You need to give this second chance to yourself so that you can give even the first chance to somebody. If not, then things are anyways going to fall apart. Universe is intervening in your situation. That's why universe wants you to tell you. The Hierophant. Commitment to yourself. You need to leave this confusion and choose yourself so that this person can choose you. Even after that, there is no guarantee for any soul to be bounded with you. It's completely I don't know how to word it, but one, destiny. Second is that their intentions will tell whether they stay or not. That's all I have for pile 2. Also, carnelian is a crystal that will help you to stay connected with your heart, ground yourself, and have that self-esteem for your own self, that self-love for yourself. So keep this with you for pile 2. If you do need, if you do need to book your readings, everything is given in the description below.